All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game two of this doubleheader between the Penguins and the Flyers. The game will be on TBS at the conclusion of the Stars and Wild, who are currently getting ready to start the third period. That game is in game three, and the Stars are up 2-1. So, before we get started in that one, we've got a little bit of time to kill. We did go out to get some dinner, and we have a brand new restaurant here in Sevier County. If you can see that on the wrapping, it's Whataburger. I've never had Whataburger before. I've heard of Whataburger. I mean, good old Stone Cold. He went over to Whataburger, got himself a Whataburger with double cheese, got himself another Whataburger, and kept going on. So this is my first time having a Whataburger. I got their standard original burger, no onions, because I don't do onions very well. And I want to see how it tastes. The fries, they're cut like McDonald's fries, but not as salty, so that's good. And I'm going to see what this tastes like. Kind of looks like an In-N-Out burger. It's simple. You know, I didn't get cheese on it. Oh, well. Let's see how this tastes. Okay. I kind of am getting a hint. It's almost like an In-N-Out burger, but better. I just got to remember to get cheese on it next time.
Ooh, that's fighting words for the Cali folk.
If I have to compare it to a burger I've had before, I can compare it to In-N-Out, but I mean, we have to go all the way to Middle Tennessee just to get an In-N-Out burger. But it is a good burger.
Does it make you say, what a burger? Does it make you wish you had some orange soda? Is it that good of a burger?
Right now, I'm going to say no, because this was a splurge meal. This was a first time meal. This is I haven't made a full determination. The line was pretty long. I mean, we literally just got back to the house 15 minutes ago. They actually have 2 security guards doing traffic control at Whataburger. Not security guards, just in case.
I was going to say 2 security guards. What do you think? You come in there and steal some hamburgers? Does Wimpy frequent the location? He will gladly pay you Tuesday for a Whataburger today.
Their job is to control the flow of traffic, to make sure you're going through the drive-through safely.
Okay, then the owner of Whataburger must be an ex-In-N-Out employee, because those lines are fucking atrocious. And they must have known that shit going in. Be like, okay, we don't want to have this shit happen.
And it is a 24-hour Whataburger. They serve breakfast from 11 at night to 11 in the morning. All righty. So, with a little more time to kill before the Stars and the Wild go to the third period, I don't see, has the story been put up yet on the Hurricanes win? Because if so, that would be a good time killer. Let's see. Oh, breaking news according to ESPN. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this. The Red Sox fired manager Alex Cora and several other coaches after a disappointing 10-17 start to the season. All right, let's read this off of ESPN. As of 25 minutes ago, breaking news.
Share screen ESPN. If you can. That way we can bring it up along while you read it.
Good idea. I'm glad you thought of it.
That's why I'm the producer.
Let's turn off the. I don't want to make sure. I don't want any sound to come through. So that's just an ad. All right. The Boston Red Sox have fired manager Alex Cora amid massive changes to the coaching staff following a 10-17 start to the season. Boston also fired hitting coach Peter Fatse, Fatse, third base coach Kyle Hudson, bench coach Ramon Vasquez, assistant hitting coach Dylan Lawson, and Major League hitting strategy coach Joe Cronin. Game planning and run prevention coach Jason Varitek has been, quote, reassigned to a new role with the organization, according to a statement from the team. Chad Tracy, who has served as manager of the club's AAA team in Worcester since 2022, will take over from Cora in the interim. Quote, Alex Cora led this organization to one of the greatest seasons in Red Sox history in 2018. And for that and the many years that followed, he will always have our deepest gratitude, Red Sox owner John Henry said in a statement Saturday. He has had a lasting impact on this team and on this city. He has led on and off the field in so many important ways. These decisions are never easy, but this one is especially difficult given what Alex has meant to the Red Sox since the day he arrived. I want to thank Alex, our coaches, and their families for everything that has given to this organization. They have been part of this club in a way that goes beyond the field, and they will always have our respect and gratitude. Cora, age 50, was in his 8th season with Boston and finishes with a record of .619 and .541. He guided the Red Sox to a World Series championship in his first season with the team in 2018. Sounds like the Red Sox are cleaning house. All right. Let's read this one. Carolina Hurricanes complete sweep and Ottawa Senators run. Logan Stankoven scored the go-ahead goal in the third period as the Carolina Hurricanes defeated Ottawa 4-2 to sweep the first-round series. Taylor Hall added a goal and an assist before Sebastian Aho buried 2 pucks into the empty net. Frederick Anderson made 25 saves. Seth Jarvis chipped in 2 assists for the NHL's first team to advance into round 2. Drake Batherson with a goal and an assist, and Dylan Cozens replied for the Senators, who put up just 5 goals in 4 games and never led against the Hurricanes. Linus Ullmark stopped 26 shots. Rookie defenseman Carter Yakimchuk added 2 assists in his playoff debut. Of the 213 NHL teams to fall below 3-0 in a 7-game series, only 4 have come all the way back. The 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs, the 1980 New York Islanders, the 2010 Philadelphia Flyers, and the 2014 LA Kings. Ottawa also trailed last spring's first-round matchup with Toronto 3-0 after 7 years outside the postseason tournament before eventually falling in 6 games. Stankoven scored his 4th goal in as many games as at 9:10 of the final period on a power play off a rebound from the end boards. Quote, I'm really proud of the group for the way they played for 4 games. You're up 3-0, and the tendency, human nature, is maybe to not put the whole foot on the gas, Carolina coach Rod Brindamore said. But our first period was great. We came out like we want to finish this, and we had to play against that team. You're not going to win if you don't come with that attitude, and I thought we were able to do that for all 4 games. Batherson came close to equalizing again with 6 minutes to go before Carolina was whistled for too many men, but Ottawa's anemic power play again couldn't generate, and quality looks against a high-pressure penalty kill. Aho scored into the empty net before Cozens made it 3-2 with 1:49 left on the clock. Aho then sealed the series for good with another empty netter before racing at the end of regulation to congratulate his goaltender. You can't underestate that, especially when you consider how well the other guy was playing in their end, Brindamore said of Anderson. It was a goalie matchup, and they were going save for save, and we needed it. Otherwise, this thing could look a lot different. It's probably the best hockey he's played since being a Hurricane. Carolina opened the scoring in a physical, nasty second period when Hall beat Ullmark 5-hole at 15-15 after Mark Jankowski made a big shot block at the other end. Ottawa's power play, 0 for 12 in the series entering play, and without much going Saturday, finally broke through when Batherson tipped a Tim Stutzle one-timer. We probably played a lot better than last year, and even though we lost 4 in a row, it's a different series, Ottawa coach Travis Green said, who watched the Senators lose in 6 games to the Maple Leafs in round 1 last year. I think we've taken a lot of steps this year to really having a lot of belief that we're a lot closer than we were. Emotions boiled over earlier in the period after Senators defenseman Tyler Klevin crushed Hurricanes counterpart Alexander Nikishin with a huge hit that left the Russian dazed and needing help off the ice. And already his status has already been moved day to day for the next series. I mean, he got a wallop on that one. But let's just hope he'll be okay on that. All right, so right now on TBS is the Stars and the Wild. Right now the Stars are down 2-1. The score is 2-1, and there is 19 minutes left to go. As soon as that game ends, TBS
the Stars are up. The Stars are up 2-1, not down.
Oh, right. The Stars are up 2-1 in the series and the game. And as soon as this game ends, we start with three botches in 2 games. That's a pretty good setup, I would think. So we'll just keep an eye on this. It'll play in the background, and we'll go from there.
And in the meantime, me and you can just chat a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
So I know this is NHL playoffs hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I know this is NHL elimination playoff hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I would be remiss not to ask you about the big news out of yesterday. What do you think about all the releases that occurred? Anyone stand out? Anyone that you're shocked by? Anyone
Well, for me,
where that came from?
right. Well,
Talk to me.
it's always seems like a tradition after WrestleMania, after the Raw, after WrestleMania, the budget come into play, and that's always the sad part of wrestling when some of your favorite superstars go. For me, the top names that are gone, of course, are Kairi Sane, all of the Wyatt Six, and Aleister Black. Aleister Black, for me, I mean, he's come and go. I mean, he's either in the door or out the door, so I don't know what was up with that. The Wyatt Six, why would you get rid of them? That is a bit of a shock to me. I mean, they had a great thing going in the tag team division. They had a great storyline going with the MFTs. I mean, I wasn't paying fully attention to it, but I was happy they were there. I did like your pictures, by the way. Those were some great pictures. I didn't realize how small Nikki Cross was. She's a tiny little thing, isn't she?
Yeah, very much so.
And then Kairi Sane, I mean, we just saw her on Monday. And we actually had a very good conversation here. While you were calling, or while the family was calling the Monday After Raw, Asuka used the word senpai, which can translate to the word teacher. Now, I always thought because of Cobra Kai, Karate Kid, and even Ninja Turtles, the word I always have learned in Japanese for teacher
Sensei.
is sensei. So we had a good conversation here in the house.
Maybe senpai is the feminine of sensei.
Oh, see, I didn't learn that part of it.
I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating. But, Mr., Mrs.,
The way I had it taught was that senpai.
Cholo, Cholo, Chola.
That's the
Sensei,
thing?
senpai. Yeah.
The way I had it taught was senpai is a little bit more towards upperclassmen students that can become teachers to lower classmen in schools. Whereas sensei is pretty much like any teacher and any, professor, martial arts, or whatever. And of course, Asuka was saying, I'm your senpai, you do as I say, because of the legacy.
According to Google,
Mhm.
okay, the difference from senpai is a senior peer,
Right.
while sensei is a teacher or a master. So a senpai, to put this into layman's terms, senpai is someone that works at the exact same job that you do, doing the exact same position as you do. They've just got seniority. They've got tenure within the company. Sensei would be a manager, or at the very least, a team lead.
Right. And of course, Asuka and Kairi lost to Rhea and Io, so that would give us now 2 back-to-back last moments in WWE. Noah and I called Brock Lesnar's last moment on ESPN. Noah and Jeff inadvertently called Kairi's last day in WWE. So that is a little bit sad. Also, WWE released a lot of pictures of the women's division wearing NFL jerseys. Kairi is in the list along with everybody. Of course, the Bella twins are wearing Eagles Eagles clothes because I think it's by now it's been confirmed that Nikki is dating one of the Eagles. I think Tiffany's wearing her Minnesota Vikings. That makes Dory Lou happy on that. 13 minutes and 35 seconds. Dallas still up 2-1. We're not going to do the play-by-play on this one just yet. We'll just call out stuff left and right. Again, like I said, it is sad, but it's budget cuts.
I would announce if somebody scores. You don't have to do the play-by-play, but right now Dallas up 2-1, lead the series 2-1. So if there's a goal, then I would announce it.
Yeah, it is sad, but it's the business. I don't like it. I don't know why it's 6. What you'd get rid of them? I mean, they've had a great run. You don't, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let them be.
But have they really though? That's the big question. Okay, so let me put this into perspective. They build momentum. Bo gets injured. They're completely taken off television. There's no TV presence of him while Bo's out because he's the leader. So you've got all these guys now sitting on the shelf while one heals up. Then they come back, build some momentum, win the tag titles, get thrown into this never-ending story, pun intended, feud with the MFTs that nobody wants, and then you release them because you're not going to release the Samoans and the Tongans.
See, when you put it that way, it makes a little more sense.
It's like it's messed up, but like, were they really having the greatest run?
In the beginning, they did. Absolutely. When they first
Their debut was second to none. But other than their debut and their entrance, what did they really have going for them?
Good point.
Aleister Black, you mentioned him. This is the problem I see with Aleister Black, and this isn't my original concept. Somebody pointed this out online. I forget who, to where I can give credit to them, but I'm going to run with this. Aleister Black was put into a position that the fans wanted Killer Kross in. Killer Kross and Scarlett started something, were released. Aleister Black and Zelina were thrown in there as like the Temu version. You know, it's like when a kid says, "Hey, I want McDonald's," and the parents like, "We got McDonald's at home." We want Kross and Scarlett. We got Kross and Scarlett at home. Here's Aleister Black and Zelina.
Good point. Well, so
on top of that, Aleister Black, according to rumors and reports, was intended to be in the main event storyline feud with Orton and Cody, and Pat McAfee was shoehorned in that spot instead.
Well, that sounds like a downgrade then.
Because they wanted Pat McAfee to get TV time so he can maybe transition to some Hollywood stuff, whatever. But stuff like that is why people are saying that TKO has more to do with this than Triple H does. Releasing Aleister Black was punishment because they wanted him to be in that spot and Pat McAfee was pushed into it. And he debuted a year ago today. He came back.
Very interesting on that point. Face-off time has been moved back to 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard, according to TBS, TNT. 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. We have enough time for the Stars in the Wild to finish up this game, because it always takes a long time for a hockey game to get put together anyway. Okay, so let's see what else is going on.
See, I think they should immediately cut to the Penguins-Flyers game, because this Dallas-Minnesota game isn't an elimination game. Don't push the other game back. Leave this game to go to the other game, because the other game's more important.
I totally agree.
I mean, shit, the channel I was watching the Ottawa game on cut to this as soon as it started. Because they were like, oh, well, the Ottawa game's not that important. It's like, it's elimination. I feel that's more important. And we all know TNT's a Turner network, so they're in Atlanta, Georgia. It's not like Dallas or Minnesota is their home team.
True. So we do have a couple finals in the NBA. The Magic have defeated the Pistons 113-105. The Magic now lead the series 2-1. And the Thunder have defeated the Suns 121-109. So the Thunder are now up 3-0. So game 4 for that game, or for that series, will be Monday night at 9:30 Eastern Time, and the game will be broadcast on Peacock. So it looks like we're going to have another basketball watch-along on Monday night.
God damn it. And you have a doubleheader tomorrow too, correct?
Right now, I do still have Angels Royals on the schedule, but that's probably a game time decision. We'll see.
Well, because you've got the Kings Avalanche based off of the chat here, and then you've got the Lakers game. Lakers Rockets.
Oh, yeah. And that's at 9 o'clock, right?
9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Okay, so Angels Royals is out. No baseball tomorrow. It's going to be basketball. We'll do Kings Avalanche at 4:30 and Lakers Rockets at 9.
4:30 is when it's supposed to start. You asked for an hour pre-show, so 3:30.
Yeah. All right. So sorry, Angels. No baseball this Sunday.
That's the downside about trying to do April baseball. Is like you've got finals going on, playoffs.
Yeah, I think.
Besides, baseball doesn't really start picking up until like the All-Star game, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. And hockey is hockey. We know what's going on with that. And
so you got a doubleheader tomorrow and a game on Monday now, apparently. Hopefully you don't end up with another doubleheader. The stat boy needs to work.
Oh, I'll still work. I'll work in the mornings.
That is the good thing about doing Instacart, Lyft, those type of things, is that you can make your own hours. You don't have to report to a higher up that tells you when you have to start and when you can leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we don't need that tab open anymore. And I'll refresh that. And right now, the Knicks and the Hawks are leading the series 2-1, but in game 4, the Knicks are winning, so that could make the series tied at 2. Game 5 would not matter and would go to game 6 for an elimination game on that one, depending on the outcome of that. Less than 9 minutes to go between the Stars and the Wild. We're going to start getting a little bit crazy in there, but we'll see where that goes. All right, what other? Let's see. Have that. That can go away. And we already know what's happening there. So there's that. Oh, WNBA is now in the preseason. Okay. Caitlin Clark makes her return. Gets preseason win. All right, good. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. That's a good one there. Let's see. Let's do some live tweets here. Let's see what the fans are saying about. The Dallas Stars have 28 one-goal wins, leading the NHL. Well, they might get number 29 if this game stays the way it is.
Right.
What's in your background?
The game.
Oh. Oh, nice hit.
I'm a little bit ahead of you, too. My clock says 7:52, 7:50.
I'm at 8 minutes.
Yeah, see, I'm like almost 15 seconds ahead of you, which is fine because I'm not on commentary.
Right.
It helps me get the tweets out in a timely manner when somebody scores and whatnot. That's what I've been doing on the last game to try and boost viewers and stuff, is every time a goal was scored, I'd tweet. Not doing it for penalties because, goddamn, sometimes that's going to be way too quick. So...
we are live. Just waiting for the Wild to finish their game. For the Wild and Stars. To finish up game 4. Oh, the Miz on X as of 3 hours ago because of this storyline with Danhausen. Danhausen unlawfully entered our home, used our pool, trespassed on private property, and treated my golf simulator like it was public access. Most concerning, he caused significant damage to my wife's hair, which to this day is still being treated. We have formally retained the best attorneys and have begun reviewing every available legal option. This is no longer a joke. This is not a curse. Danhausen is a criminal. No wonder he needs all that money.
Right?
I still want to see more from him, though. I mean, I'm glad he's had a couple matches and he's working with The Miz. And a lot of people are getting cursed left and right. And he's great with fans.
Danhausen is awesome. Like, I don't understand some of the hatred he's getting from some of the fans.
Well, maybe they're like getting annoyed with him or something. I don't know, because they want more or something.
Well, what more do you want? The dude debuted at the Chamber back in February. He's had 2 matches in little over 2 months. We'll call it 3, between February and May. 2 matches in 3 months. According to Cage Match, he had 13 matches in his entire 3-year AEW career. So he's already almost a sixth of the way to that number. It's like, if he hits 13 matches inside of a year and a half, then can we just STFU?
I would say so. I mean, was he doing the same stuff in AEW as he would? Just going around and...
Oh, somebody just scored. Minnesota got a goal, tied it up.
I'm about to see that right about now. Wild tie it up at 2. Much needed goal.
Is that Fogliano?
Marcus Foliano.
Excuse me.
And
little
with
less
5 minutes and
pronunciation
20 seconds left, the Wild will not go down. Let's take a look at this replay here. Hughes right in front of the net. Good rebound. He fought for that one. Lost his stick, too. And it looked like the puck actually bounced off the goalie's leg. And he, as it was coming down, it looked like he just shot it right in. All right. Well, Stars and Wild now tied at 2 with 5 minutes to go. Well, if the game goes into overtime, I guess TNT will keep coverage and they'll send you over to TBS to start the Flyers and the Penguins. So if they go into overtime, I can just change the channel. How about that? Heck, might as well start calling it now. In a 2-2 game? Sure, why not? Here come the Wild. You're getting bonus coverage. Wild retreating a little bit. You get the last 5 minutes of regulation. Sure, got to kill time somehow. Wild coming up. Shoots across. Nothing happening there. 4.5 to go. And the puck goes wide. Here come the Wild again. Goes across. It's Boldy. It's Matt Boldy coming in right in front of the net. And Faber almost looked like he wanted to start something. 4:09 to go as the Wild tie it up and the game goes to commercial. All right, TNT, make the call that the game is going to go over to TBS so I can. How about that? Okay, nothing from. He's probably still working, or he just got done with work. Oh, Dory! The Wild tied it up. She saw that. Great if the Wild and the Stars could go to a game 7. Oh, I love that. So overall, with Whataburger, on my first time eating there, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place to go to go places.
All right. So, Penguins Flyers tonight, King Avalanche tomorrow afternoon, Lakers Rockets tomorrow night. And what other games are being played right now? Knicks are now up by 14 points with about 2 minutes to go in the third. And the Nuggets and Timberwolves, they've got about 25 minutes. They're on ABC tonight. Timberwolves looking to go up 3-1 against the Nuggets. In the meantime, 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go between the Wild and the Stars. And coming around the side there, going around the back, here come the Stars. Going through the center ice. Oh, good chance, but he missed. Stars had that one. That's going to be icing, I think. Yep. Again, puck drop for the Penguins and the Flyers has been pushed back to 8:22. Probably, I don't think they'll push it back any farther. They'll just go to another channel. Puck goes out of play. 3:27 left in the third. Tomorrow, the Sabres and the Bruins will have their game 4. Currently, the Sabres are up 2-1. So if the Sabres win game 4, there will be a game 5 elimination. Sunday is the big one. Kings versus Avalanche, game 4 elimination on that one. And then tomorrow night, the Lightning play the Canadiens. Here come the Wild, come pass up into the zone. Nothing's going to happen there. Good shot, but nobody there. Less than 3 minutes to go in regulation. Stars working around. 2 Wild and 2 Stars all battling for one puck in the corner. Pinning again, and the puck comes loose finally. Stars coming back out. Puck goes around the boards. Wild intercepts. Stars bring it back down. 2:22 left to go in the regulation. Here come the Stars coming up the ice. Stars had to retreat a little bit. Ooh, that was a tough hit. Here come the Wild up the left side. And that'll go up and high, but not out of play. Tried for a pass. Puck is going to run loose. A little bit less than 2 minutes to go. Wild trying to keep it in. Can they get control back, forcing the Stars to go back? Wild coming around. Nice hit. And the clock down to 90 seconds, so getting closer and closer here. Stars just taking their time, being patient. Stars coming up through center ice. Here come the Wild through center ice. Puck is going to, just nearly get in front of the goalie. Wild trying to keep control. Stars are going to get it back behind the net. Less than 1 minute to go. Puck going around again. 40 seconds left in regulation. Joel Eriksson puts it up and into the netting. 32.8 seconds left. As the crazy train plays. To the left of Ottinger. Right off the faceoff, Ottinger got a good piece of that one. Wild are trying to dig it out. 20 seconds left. If the Wild can get control, and they'll get one last chance. Through center, clock down to the final 10. 9, 8, 7. Stars going to go for one last shot. Into the glove at 4 seconds left. Bolstad stops the play. Heiskanen, he had to turn that way. So this could be it. 4 seconds to go before overtime. Oh, wow, the Stars have an Uber Eats logo. There's the and that'll do it. The Stars and the Wild are going to overtime. So whatever TNT is going to do now, they're probably going to go to an intermission report at this point, and they're probably going to well, that's the beauty of playoff hockey. You get a full rest, you get a brand new set of ice. Next goal wins.
So according to my TV, it's going to be on TBS.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and switch over.
We provide free hockey equipment to military families when it's time to have, NHL, maybe federal credit and say, hey, this is some great work that you guys are doing.
All right. So while we wait for them to get set up there, let's get the official preview for this game.
You inspire us to chase a higher standard. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
Even though I briefly did read it earlier, the odds have changed from the last time I read it. Pittsburgh is now at plus 105. Philadelphia is at minus 125. That's your money line. Sidney Crosby is had 74 points, 29 goals, 45 assists. For the Flyers, it's Travis Konecny, 68 points, 27 goals, 41 assists. Anthony Mantha is 33 goals overall for the Penguins. Owen Tippett for the Flyers at 28. Erik Karlsson has 51 assists. He leads for the Penguins. And again, Travis Konecny for the Flyers. Not too bad on the injury report. Again, the Flyers won game 1, 3-2. They shut out the Penguins 3-0 in game 2, and then essentially crushed the Penguins 5-2. They could be the second team to be eliminated. Let's see. Let's bring up the... Okay, Nick is on his way home. That's good. Flyers, Penguins, history. The Flyers-Penguins rivalry, known as the Battle of Pennsylvania, is a storied and intense competition in the NHL, marked by memorable moments and fierce competition since its inception in 1967. The rivalry began when both teams were introduced into the NHL during the 1967 expansion. The first game between them took place October 19th, 1967, resulting in a 1-0 victory for the Flyers. Initially, the rivalry was not as intense as the Penguins struggled in the league until the arrival of Mario Lemieux in the mid-1980s, while the Flyers enjoyed early success, winning back-to-back Stanley Cups in 1974 and 1975. The rivalry intensified in the late 1980s and 1990s, particularly with the first playoff meeting in 1989. The Flyers and Penguins have faced each other in the playoffs multiple times, with the Flyers leading the series 4-3 overall. Notable playoff series include the 2008 Eastern Conference Finals, where the Penguins won in 5, and the 2009 quarterfinals, where they again defeated the Flyers on their way to winning the Stanley Cup. As of now, the Flyers and Penguins have played a total of 357 games, with the Flyers holding a slight edge in the overall record at 189 wins to 133 losses, along with 30 ties when ties were a thing, and 5 overtime losses. Overall, the Flyers-Penguins rivalry remains one of the most intense in the NHL, characterized by its passionate fan bases, significant playoff battles, and the presence of some of hockey's greatest players. As both teams continue to compete, the rivalry is sure to produce more memorable moments in the future. All righty. Brother Nick, welcome home from work.
We're good now. We're good. Couldn't. So what? It's so stupid. So with doing this on the phone, because I'm using my phone. If anytime somebody goes out and comes back in, it fucks with my audio. That's I can hear you. What's going on, buddy?
Doing good, man. Just doing the thing, living the life, continuing the watch-alongs. We've already had one team eliminated, and it's the Senators. They are
fuck
out.
The Sens.
Really?
Fuck the Sens. Sorry,
Care
sorry,
to elaborate
Sens
on
fans.
this?
What?
Care to elaborate on this? Go ahead. Why? Why the negativity?
Because I'm a Leafs fan. Fuck the Senators.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen,
Duh.
when you are a Leafs fan, it is a written code in life that you hate two teams. You hate the Sens and you hate the Habs. So, fuck the Sens.
You know, it's kind of like when you're a Kings fan. You hate the Ducks, you hate the Sharks.
Exactly. You just it's like
But when the Ducks beat the Sharks, especially to get into the playoffs, you're glad it happens.
yeah,
Oh,
but
you
still,
know,
we're not.
desperate times, desperate measures. Doesn't mean you're going to cheer for them.
Oh no. If I would, you wouldn't catch me dead cheering for the Sens or the Habs. It's not. Yeah, no, yeah, you can't. That's like
Okay, but let me put it to you like this, Nick. The Sens are playing the Habs. Only one team can make the playoffs. Which team do you cheer for to keep the other team out?
oh fuck,
I knew he was going to do that.
oh fuck. I don't.
Because, see, no disrespect to Mikey, I think I would cheer for the Sharks to beat the Ducks because at least the Sharks have never won a cup. So I'd like to see them try to get a cup so all Cali teams could have one. You
Well,
know,
they had
even
their
though
shot.
Mikey's a Ducks guy.
They got to the finals and then they failed miserably. They had their chance. Now they
Oh fuck.
See, that now Nick's going to be racking his brain. You've got plenty of time, bro. You don't have to answer in this exact moment, but just
no, not right away. You don't.
let it percolate in your brain like some crock pot chili, you know?
So looking at the ticker, I'm seeing True TV will start the game between the Flyers and the Penguins, and then upon the completion of the Wild and the Stars, Penguins versus Flyers will air on True TV. Following the conclusion of Stars Wild, the game will be simulcast on TBS and True TV. So I think they're gonna. So I'm gonna go over to True TV then, because I don't want to miss a thing. Aerosmith.
Okay, got it.
Fuck.
Go wild.
Yes. Go Wild. We're a wild family. Are you calling it a night, Dory Lou? All right, let me close my door so you can go memes.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna come.
I think the plan might be then if you feel better in the morning, we'll all drive together and then we'll all work. Or you and I are working, and I gotta be back here by 3:30. Okay. Because I will need gas in the morning. I just love filling the car with gasoline. Oh my, Nick, how much is gas where you live? How much is gas in Canada? Nick, you there? Turn your microphone on. Nick, you are muted, Nick. All right, I have the game on there, and we're going to get ready for the national anthem. Oh, no, God bless America. Long note. All right.
Can you hear us now, Nick?
Yeah, I ended up switching over to my laptop. I just said fuck it. I was like, I'm too pissed off for this bullshit.
I don't blame you.
Archers Steelos, 5-5 in the post career. Save percentage just under 90% and one shutout. Goals against 2.91 for the Flyers. Dan Vladar, record 3-0, 1.33 goals. And I can't see his save percentage because of my closed captioning, but that's okay. There's Sidney Crosby coming up to center ice. Penguins trying to stay alive. Flyers trying to sweep them out of Pennsylvania. Game on. Here we go. We'll keep an eye on the Stars and the Wild, but I will not be calling that game as much as I want to. Crosby will pass the puck up to the center. Into the zone go the Penguins. Nick, turn down your sound a little bit, please.
I muted it. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to mute yourself. Just keep it down a bit so it doesn't distract me. Center ice. Penguins coming on up. Shot and swallowed. And already Carlson's getting into it with two of the Flyers. With Ristolainen and let's take a look here. Nice little breakaway. Double coverage. And Vladar just gets swallowed right up, and the two Flyers put him down gently. They put Carlson down. So the Penguins get the first shot of the game, but it doesn't go anywhere. There's a Venue Malkin, number 71. All right, face-off ready. And who's going out? The Penguins are switching out. Dvorak is in. Puck is dropped. What is Trevor Zegras doing on the Flyers? You never should have left Anaheim. He had a good thing going there, too. Darn it. Penguins right in front. Nope, that's going to go wide right. Or wide left, however you look at it. York. One shot each so far between the teams. 1 minute played. So, Nick, who do you like better in this? Do you like the Penguins or do you like the Flyers?
Honestly, I feel like the Flyers are playing. They ain't playing with any pressure right now, right? I think it's right now up 3-0. I can't see the Flyers not just sweeping the series, and it's shocking that they are sweeping the series because, I mean, the Pens are a good team.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's shocking the way some of these series have gone. So I'm surprised about this one at least.
Earlier in the first game, as the Flyers do get a stop, I rattled off 10 teams that I didn't put them in any order. I just rattled off the 10 teams that I thought were dominant in a while. The Penguins were one of those teams. The Flyers were not. I put the Kings in there. I put Montreal in there because you can't, as much as you dislike Montreal, you cannot deny that they've got the most cups. So you got to have them in there. I put the Rangers in there. I put the Lightning and the Panthers in there. I put the Bruins in there. And I put Just for a little fun, I threw in the Preds as well.
What's the time on you? What time do you have up top?
1740.
You're at
Flyers
17.
4 of
You're at
7.
1740.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when you're at 1659 because I am way ahead of you.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm at 1659. Couturier sends the puck up at 1720. 1715. Here, the Flyers are retreating a little bit. 1710. 1705. 2, 1, 17 minutes. Now I'm below that. 1655.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, good. Penguins
All
at
right.
ice. Retreating a little bit. Fans booing.
I feel bad for Pittsburgh. You got to play in this barn right now.
It's a good old-fashioned state rivalry, but at the end of the day, they're all Pennsylvanians. It's just a matter of the city.
Yep. But I mean, playing in this barn is not an easy barn to play in sometimes, and it seems like Pittsburgh has learned that the hard way with this series, at least.
Indeed.
I gotta talk about it. How have the big boys? I haven't, honestly, the way I am with hockey, the fact that the Leafs are not in it, this first round, second, like these rounds don't really matter. I start watching. If the Leafs are not in the playoffs, I start watching playoff hockey in the finals. I'm that much of a shithead because it's the way it is.
At least you're honest about it.
So I mean, how has Tippett's
come
on, Tippett.
Tippett's we got a little check that Tippett's laughing at him.
I mean, so how have the big boys on the Pens? How have they been playing? Because it's shocking that Crosby, Malkin, Carlson, like these guys have got the series to where it is right now at 3-0. Like, have they been playing good or?
Well, I mean, game 1 was a close game. It did come down to 1 goal. Game 2 was a shutout. Game 3 was a crush. So
Wow.
I don't know what's happening in Pittsburgh. I don't know. And the big story that I did see was Crosby, who I think is one of the cleanest players ever. He went up for a face-off, and something happened. I don't know if it was an equipment malfunction, but he hit the ice, and he looked at the ref, and he was called for embellishment right there. And I'm like,
Really?
That is so odd to call Crosby in for an embellishment for allegedly taking a dive of some kind. I did not see that one coming. So I don't know what's going on with the Penguins. I mean, we did fantasy hockey for 2 years. Crosby and Malkin, they were like 2 of the top players in the league.
Oh yeah.
And they played super squeaky clean.
Yep. Well, I know that Crosby, he got hurt in the finals of the Olympics. So I don't know if maybe he's still dealing with that injury. I mean, these players, like they're hurt now. It's too, like, they're going out there. They don't care. So, like, who knows once this series is over, if what we hear, if maybe there are more injuries that are undisclosed. But yeah, I can see Crosby like, he almost called it. I can see Crosby still probably being hurt. And then again, I just think Philly just plays that they play that big boy style. They weren't called the when Lindros was there and Pronger was there. Like Philly was a team that you didn't want to fuck with, right? So I think they're kind of playing. They're playing that style again. They've gotten able to get back to that.
And is that going to be icing?
No.
It's not.
And then as well for Pittsburgh, you guys have a GM that is shit. So, can't really help that one.
13:04 left to go, and it looks like they're going to go on a TV timeout. Overtime has started for the Stars and the Wild. They've got 15 minutes left. We're just keeping an eye on that one. We are not calling that one. TV timeout. No score so far between the Penguins.
What's the series in that series? Stars and Wild.
It's 2-1 Dallas. So if Dallas wins this one, Game 5 becomes an elimination game for the Wild. The Wild win this one. It's series tied at 2, which is what I'm kind of hoping for because I'm already scheduled for back-to-back double headers with basketball as well.
Ooh.
Hey, my work is never done.
No, sir. That's why we're at the bar. Here at the bar. Yeah, I mean, you talk about basketball. Fuck the Cavaliers. That's all I can say to that. Sorry, Noah, if you're listening. Ohio's great, but fuck the Cavs.
Wow.
Hey, man, the Raptors, buddy. The Raptors they won Game 3, which is nice. So hopefully they can win Game 4, tie the series up. Hopefully 6-6 would be nice and go off to the second round for them.
Look, I can only think of 4 good things for Ohio. Noah Foster, top of the list.
Yep.
Got to give love to our boy Noah. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Vandal 48, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's true. That is true.
There you go.
So it says we have 4 people here. I hear JJ's list, but who else is here?
Your second account is still in the.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, fucking shit. Rick Tocchet, 10-0 all time when leading. He's a good coach.
All right, coming back from the TV timeout. Flyers still going. Coming up through center ice. And Carlson.
Ooh.
Well, that was an elbow. I saw that one.
Hey man, this playoff hockey.
Away going back. Weatherspoon just poke checking Hathaway. And the puck will go down, and icing. That is not icing. Or is it icing? Yes, it is.
It is icing. That was icing.
It is icing.
Yeah, I think at this point, you gotta. At what point in this game do you have to start putting things into the blender?
If it stays like this, third period.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're not going, to be honest,
first period is always a feeling out. Second period is where the good stuff goes. Third period makes it the most exciting, depending on how the second period plays.
You're right, but if this is my season on the line and I'm not seeing 3 shots in 8 minutes, that to me I think is a little bit concerning. So, and I don't see Pittsburgh coming out with any heat right now. So, if it's going to continue to stay this way, if I know that my season's on the line, yeah, second period, I'm starting to throw things in the blender.
All right, fair enough.
Oh.
It's coming up through center.
What?
Very close, but they're waving that. He said he was onside. It was close. Penguins waving it off, keeping going, puck up in the air, and still in play.
All right. There you go. Get a change.
Yeah, they get a change there.
Good 45-second shift. You know what series is I'm really impressed with? The Mammoth series. Mammoth and Vegas?
Yep.
Dude, I saw Utah. Utah is a hockey town. Jesus.
I don't know what they thought of when they sent hockey to Utah. I said the same thing about Vegas. As
Oh man,
18 comes around, but I mean, I'm pretty certain the Predators got to the playoffs and got all the way. I'm trying to remember if the Predators did get to the finals in their first. No, the Knights did it. The Knights did it.
Vegas did it.
The first expansion team that I know of that got to the finals as well.
Well, let's
I'm
be
not
real.
saying the Mammoth are going to do it. I mean, if they do, then I'll eat the biggest piece of crow that there is. But I mean,
Ooh, good block.
I feel like the Knights had the biggest cause to do it because they had also had that shooting at the festival just before the season began. That country music festival that was out there,
Yeah.
whatever it was called, the Highway 15 or whatever it was.
Yeah, you're right.
So the city was already coming together behind that. They had their first pro sports team comprised of the rejects that the rest of the league felt weren't protecting. Like, dude, if there was ever a reason for them to win a cup that first year, that was it right there. And they came so close.
Well, I mean, if you look back on that expansion draft, that was like they had the luxury. Like they had luxury when they were picking their players. I remember that expansion draft and the players that they had to choose from. That was crazy. And I think once Utah came, like when Utah had their expansion draft, I think they did change the rules a little bit after Vegas. So, I mean, if Utah doesn't do it, sorry, Seattle. They changed the rules of the expansion draft, I think, for Seattle's draft. So that's why I don't think Seattle didn't make the playoffs their first season in. I don't know if they did or didn't. But I do know that Vegas had the luxury when they did their draft.
Philadelphia is now on the power play. Anthony Mandel was called for hooking, so that's going to put Flyers on the power play. Minute 23 to go in the power play.
Keep moving the puck. Keep moving.
Cates, Martone, and Drysdale on the ice.
Ooh, big
and
clear.
That's
Big
going to be
clear.
a clear for the Penguins. 1:10 to go in the power play. Michkov, Ristolainen, Tippett, Konecki, and Dvorak.
There you go. Dump and chase.
And to the point. Over, pass.
Whoa.
A bit of a screen. Ristolainen with it. Sends it in. Go anywhere, goes wide left, and the Penguins will clear.
I was like, this is a big power play. This is a big penalty kill for Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. 30 seconds to go in the power play, just over 8.5 in the first period. And comes onside, and they will clear again.
Yeah, they're holding that line. They're really holding that
line. On their own. 15 seconds in the power play. Nothing there. Sends it over. Center. 3, 2, 1. One last shot, and it goes wide left. Penalty killed. Both teams at full strength. 8 minutes left to go in the first.
Like I said, that was a big kill.
Good kill. Good kill. Unlike the Senators, who had 9 chances on 9 power plays and only got 1.
Yeah.
Senators had 3 2-man advantages and couldn't even score on any one of them.
Yeah, the Sens are they're like I said, fuck the Sens, but they got farther than Toronto did, so can't be mad at them.
TV timeout for the Flyers and the Pens. Someone had a sign that said 3.8%. Let's go. They gave the Flyers a 3.8% chance to win. Now they have the Penguins on the brink.
And that's what I mean, right? Like the Flyers have they're playing with house money right now. Like I don't think anybody when the season started, the Flyers were not in the conversation of teams that are going to do damage at all. And the fact that they've changed that, they're not playing with pressure. They're still a very young team.
But still, I don't want to see that as an excuse. Let's say the Penguins get this game and force a game 5, okay? How many of the Flyers fans and players will say, you know what? We didn't take them too lightly. We took our foot off the gas. That's a staple in any situation, in any sport, okay? If you're dominant, you stay dominant. You don't let up. You go for the knockout. You go for the win. You don't give them a chance to continue on because you want to win just as much as they do.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you see.
Because the first 2 games,
Gritty just took someone's crutch.
Fucking Gritty.
He beat up a Penguin. Oh, okay. Then the Penguin's all bandaged up, and he just
later.
What a character. You don't want to give a team like Pittsburgh life. You don't. So the fact that they've taken this 3-0 series stranglehold, you got to end it here, right? Right.
You're either ending it. Listen, in a perfect world for Philly, you're ending it here, and if you don't end it here, you end it game
6.
Game 6. Like you end it at home if you're the Flyers, because you don't want this going farther than it needs to.
No.
Because again, you have players like Evgeny Malkin, Crosby, Carlson, Letang. Oh no, Letang is Letang still there? I think he is.
The last time I checked, Letang was. Last I saw her. Remember Letang? Wasn't he a Bruin?
No, Chris Letang.
No, Letang. He was a Penguin.
Chris Letang has always been a Penguins, but I don't even know if I think he's still playing. But regardless, like I said, you want to end it. You need to end it here because if you give the Pens life, I think Crosby's that kind of player where he will take over.
And the winner of this series will play the Hurricanes in the next round. So the Hurricanes, they get their rest. Flyers coming up, but unfortunately he wasn't anywhere near the net. 6.5 right about now. 6.5 minutes left to go. Nice little bump there, down there. Shot and blocked.
Nice save.
Penguins on the move through center. It's 1-on-2. No help. The rest of the team just, I don't know if they were changing or I don't know if they just didn't get to it enough.
Yeah, they were making a change because Rickard Rakell is coming off. Still 2-2 in OT for Dallas and Minnesota.
Yep. Puck gets by.
Yeah, no waste icing waved
Gets
off.
by from the crease. Flyers have it at the blue line, coming around behind the net.
And this is what I'm talking about. I don't see.
And we got a call.
Call to the Flyers. High stick.
High
No,
stick.
no blood.
No blood.
What was I saying? I was going to say something. What's your playoff bracket look like? Who do you think is going to go all the way?
I did not do one this year. I should have, but I think because I was reeling from March Madness, I chose not to do one this year. So or something like that. Let me take a look and see what this penalty is. Denver Barkey high sticking. So Penguins are going to go on the power play when we get back from this
commercial break.
So Hurricanes over Senators. Yes, I would have picked the Hurricanes. Penguins over Flyers. I would have picked the Penguins. So unless they can turn that around, then my bracket would be busted. Lightning over Canadians. That's a tough call because here in the studios, our Pop lives in Tampa Bay, but the Canadians have got the most cups. So, that's almost going to be flip a coin. I would probably see. I can't even say it. I would not know who to pick on that one. Do I go with family or do I go with the stats? So, damn it.
For which series?
Back to that one. Sabres and Bruins. Even though the Bruins are the lower ranked team, I would call the Bruins a dominant team. I would have gone with the Bruins. Avalanche over the Kings, or Avalanche and Kings. The Avalanche have the curse of the President's Trophy, but right now with them being up 3-0, they might break that curse one step further. But in all honesty and all fairness, I would have picked the Kings over the Avalanche. It's Anze Kopitar's last season. I want to see him go as far as possible. Stars and Wild. This is a Wild home, so I would have picked the Wild. Golden Knights over the Mammoth. Although the Mammoth is a brand new team, I would have picked the Golden Knights. And that's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. And the power play scores 5 seconds in.
And look who scored it.
And was that the captain? Yes, it was. Sidney Crosby gets the Penguins on the board first. So I would have gone Golden Knights over the Mammoth. And Oilers Ducks, come on. That's a given. With the Ducks finally in the playoffs, I would have picked the Ducks no matter what. So that only leaves me with the Lightning and the Canadian. Damn, do I see the Lightning?
Yeah, I probably would have went, if I had to do a bracket, I probably would have done in the East. In the East, how it would ended up shaking out would probably have been. I probably would have went Sabres for the East, just because it's been so long since they've done anything, and they're running on being first in the Atlantic, running on just emotion. I probably would have went the Sabres over everybody. And then in the West, honestly, my toss-up would have been either Avalanche or Oilers, because if I'm the Oilers, listen, this is the internal Canadian struggle that we Torontonians struggle with. If the Oilers lose and I'm Connor McDavid, I don't know if I'm going to be in an Oilers jersey for much longer if they don't do anything. Like this, they need to win this year, because if they don't win this year, if I'm an Oilers fan, I'm scared for next season.
Right. So I'm gonna do the good old fashioned coin flip here for the Lightning and the Canadians. Heads is Lightning, tails is Canadians.
Fuck the Canadians. Fuck the Habs.
It's heads. It's the Lightning.
Good.
So, I mean,
ooh,
So with the Penguins up 1-0 at 4:45, thanks to the Sidney Crosby power play goal. We'll see what the Flyers can do here. They've given them life on that one. So if I continue on with the bracket, and I would have picked the Kings versus Wild. Oh God, that would have been damn. At that point, I would have gone with the Wild over the Kings. And then Golden Knights and Ducks, I would go with the Ducks. And then Bruins and Lightning, I would go with the Bruins. And Hurricanes, Penguins, I would go with the Hurricanes. So in the Western Conference Final, that would be the Ducks versus the Wild. And trust me, that would not be a series that I would not want to stay away from.
Uh-oh.
Because that'd be Stat Boy versus Stat Girl. And let's face it, Stat Girl wins and has won so much. I mean, she's won 3 different pick'em contests in football. She's won fantasy hockey. She won the WrestleMania women's panel thing that Noah did, and she won March Madness. So more than likely, I would still root for the Ducks, but I would pick the Wild to save my own ass. So it'd be the Wild against, let's see, in the East Coast, it would be Bruins over Lightning and Hurricanes over Penguins. So that would be Bruins versus Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Final. So I would want to eventually have seen Wild versus Hurricanes in the Stanley Cup Final, and hopefully the Wild win and get their first cup.
That'd be nice. That would be nice.
Because the Wild need a cup, okay? They need a cup. Bottom line. The Wild need the cup just as much as the Vikings need to win the Super Bowl. There. And I'm not ass-kissing. I'm being honest.
I think the Jags are going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Oh, it's still too early to tell, man.
Nope, it's going to be the Jags. It's going to be the Jags.
Come on. Are you serious?
It's going to be the Jags, and what's going to happen is Tony Khan is going to get up on stage, and he's going to look at the WWE belt that they hand out, and he's going to look at it and throw it away, and then he's going to show the AEW World Title.
Renegade damn near said the same thing. And I hear a woo from Dory Lou, so I think that means we're just waiting to make it official now. I still see 30 seconds on my clock.
I still see.
Gotten some early. I'm just waiting to make it official at this point. Yep, it is official. The Wild have beaten the Stars with 28 seconds left to go in overtime. Oh, here she comes. And she you had to get the little dance in after I talked about the Vikings, didn't you?
My Wild just won.
Yes, I know they did. Stat Boy Sports Bar isn't scripted. So there will be a game. So the Wild and the Stars will go to Game 6 for their elimination game. Game 5 is coming up, I think, in a couple days. So there you go.
So that series is tied 2-2.
That series is tied 2-2, so you don't have to worry about an elimination game in Game 5. It can be an elimination in Game 6. So there you go. So if you want to see me get mass murdered, wait until the Wild play the Ducks in the Western Conference Final, if that takes place.
Oh,
the Wild played the Ducks second to last game after both teams had already qualified for the playoffs. So it was kind of like it was just a game for pride, and I still think the Wild won that game. So I wanted to take a picture of me in my Ducks gear and her in her jersey and all that, but
yeah,
because we all know that the Ducks originated out of District 5 in Minnesota.
There you go. Another reason why then the Wild would beat the Ducks. In the meantime, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first with the Penguins up 1-0. And And the Penguins are going to go behind the net and just kill some time off the clock. They're already up 1-0, so that's going to get a round of boos from the Flyers fans. Two minutes to go in the first period. And Penguins with it, and intercepted shot and went wide. And is that going to be what he's looking like? What did I do? What did I do? It looks like somebody's down. I kind of saw a cross check. Lizotte going into the penalty box. Akari spun around. Lizotte gives Hathaway a shove. It was a spin and a smack, and he's got the plug in his nose. And the Penguins coach just dropped a couple F-bombs, so that's going to be an FCC violation. $10,000. You can afford it. So the Flyers are going to go on the power play. Let's take a look and see what we got here. And it looks like it's just going to be Lizotte for cross-checking. Forrester, Cates, Martone, Zegras, and Drysdale as Lizotte gets called for cross-checking. Minute 48 left in the first. It is a 2-minute power play. So the remaining 12 seconds will carry over if time runs out, and that's a clear right off the bat. Stat Girl's last name is Hathaway. Maybe we should put her in a Flyers jersey. Here's a present for you. It's a legit. She wouldn't be caught in a Flyers jersey. Same conference, just different teams. Drysdale's got it. He's going to send it in. It's not going to go anywhere. There's Trevor Zegras. Gives it to Zegras with a nice shot. And it goes right to the glove. The former Duck. I don't even remember when he got traded. One minute to go in the period, 1:12 in the power play. And that face-off did not go the way it was supposed to. So we're going to try again. To the left of Slavis. Flyers have won 10 face-offs. Penguins have only won 5. Waiting on something. And Akari going down the tunnel for some reason. Don't know why he went down the tunnel. Puck is dropped. Clock is running. Flyers still on the power play. And that's going to be a clear. .40 seconds to go. Flyers coming up. Michkov on the right board. Back to Michkov from Dvorak over to the point. Michkov again tried to play the tic-tac-toe, but that's going to kill some time off the clock. All the way back into their own zone. 13 seconds on the period. And that's going to be a clear. And that's pretty much going to end the period. There will be 12 seconds left in the power play when we come back for the second period. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll go over who got the winning goal in Minnesota, and we'll do some stats for this game in the first period. So, be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling. All right, in the Stars Wild game. Yep. Matt Boldy scores on assists from Jared Spurgeon and Kirill Kaprizov, making it 3-2 in the game. Series tied at 2. Game 5 coming up in a couple days. Game 6 is the one of the two elimination games. As far as the Penguins and the Flyers, let's take a look at some stats here. And Flyers lead in shots 9-5. Penguins lead in hits 16-13. The Penguins have been penalized twice. The Flyers have been penalized once. Face-off percentages goes to the Flyers 63% to the Penguins 37%. The penalties in the game so far, as we scroll on down, Blake Lizotte was called for cross-checking. Denver Barkey was called for high sticking, and Anthony Mantha was called for holding. And when we get back into the second period, the Flyers will have just about 12 seconds left. Sidney Crosby puts the Penguins up 1-0 thanks to converting on the power play. As of course the Penguins are trying not to be swept. Game 5 is Monday night. So if the Penguins do win, we continue on Monday night.
And that's game 5, right?
That's game 5, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, game 5, if I'm the Flyers, I don't want to give Pittsburgh any life because, like I said, game 5 would be there in Pittsburgh. Game 6 would be back here. And then I don't think you want game 7 in Pittsburgh. You don't want it to get there. So you either end it now or you end it game you have to end it either now or never.
Indeed. And it looks like with the I would say Gritty is maybe like one of the top. He threw the Penguin completely from one end of from one floor to the other. That poor Penguin fell to his doom. Well, when the Kings play the Ducks, the Kings will take a duck and set it on fire with a blowtorch. A cooked, a raw duck, not a live duck.
No.
I mean, everyone loves a little roasted duck.
I know. I was going to say Peking duck is actually not that bad. It's actually really good.
I think we actually had duck when we went on that family cruise a long time ago. I think I actually had duck for the first time.
I know I had frog legs. I don't remember having duck.
I know. Mom and Sam tried to get me to eat frog legs. I said, nope, not going to happen. Frog legs and oysters, I think, are the two things I just will not ever eat.
I'm a big fat nerd for Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are good.
I'm okay with Brussels sprouts.
It's garbage, bro.
You know what, JJ? Because you said that, I don't know if I want you to be the grill master at the Simply Reliable Studios' first ever Canadian cookout. I don't know about that anymore.
That's okay. That's okay, because I already told you I would burn everything. And with that attitude, I don't know if you deserve to hear the news I'm going to be dropping this evening.
Oh, shit. Did I help create this news and you're just not telling me this news?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yes, it is. It's all about me. Oh, I'm kidding. Yeah. Mikey, did you hear? We're having the first ever Simply Reliable Studios Canadian cookout. It's gonna be fun.
So, do I need to get my passport?
No, this is a virtual cookout.
Catered by Tim Hortons.
Oh God, I would love to try some Tim Hortons. It's
listen, buddy.
You know,
when I convinced the missus to go to Nashville to see everything there is plus wrestling, I'll bring you some Timmy's, buddy. I got you.
Well, Nashville is 3.5 hours west.
Hey, how are you?
Weir County. So you're gonna have to do some traveling to come and visit me. All I know is
I know.
All I know is I think I am.
Look, motherfucker. If this dude can cross the Canadian border to get to Nashville, you can do a measly 3.5 hour drive to meet his ass there, okay?
I know I'm 3 hours from Nashville. I know I'm 6 hours from Ohio. So if I ever want to go see Noah and Josh, I think I'm also 6 hours away from Pittsburgh.
Why in heaven's name would you want to
I know
go
I'm
see
10
Josh?
hours away from Pop.
Why in God's name would you want to go visit Josh?
Because he's my brother, just like you.
Yes, Mansfield, Nick.
Oh, okay. I was like, who fuck? We got a Josh? Got a Josh? Hey, well, I mean, speaking of like you going places, Statboy, are you free? I think it's May 2nd weekend. Are you free that weekend?
As in, like in next week?
Yeah.
Depending on what the playoffs do. Why? What's up?
I think you need to take a trip to Nashville.
I think I know where this is going. That's that promotion out there, correct?
He knows.
Yeah.
He does. Nick, by any chance, are you trying to get Mikey to go to this?
Oh, I know those guys. JJ, tell us all about that. I know those guys.
Well, Pro Wrestling Symphony Blinding Lights, we will be having the crew from Pro Wrestling Symphony join us on the show on Wednesday, April 9th, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. That's 7 Central for them because they are in the Central Time Zone.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be talking to them about Pro Wrestling Symphony and, this show specifically and all kinds of other stuff. But yes, I'm pretty sure that's what you're going for, Nick. And I've he had conversations with Statboy, and if playoffs weren't happening right now, maybe he would be able to make a trip up there. But if he does that, then he can't do playoff watch-alongs.
Yeah, that's true.
So we may need to hold off a couple of shows for him, but trust and believe. This is something that has been discussed with Mikey and I.
Ooh, Mikey.
Along with potential sponsorship opportunities. I was asked if we wanted to sponsor a match on this show.
Yes.
But considering the pocketbook coming back from Vegas, finances just weren't there for this show.
That is true.
Which Connor completely understands. And I was like, but hit me up for the next show. We'll definitely get a sponsorship for a match on the next show.
Nice.
How much do they want?
That's off-air conversation, Mikey. That's not on-air conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We got oh man, like I said, I'm excited for what we got coming up.
And that's not even the announcement that's going to be coming during the shenanigans this evening.
Ooh. Told you guys, 2026 is our year.
I would hope so after all the stuff we've been doing. I mean,
the announcement I'm going to make further cements that.
Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, I will probably be in the chat for that because me and the missus are going to spend some time together.
Put it to you this way. There is only one person, other than me, obviously, who knows what the announcement is. And there's one person that knew that I was working on what the announcement is going to be, but doesn't know that shit actually came through. So otherwise, everybody else is in the dark.
I feel like I should go back into my conversations.
No, because the person that knew I was working on it knew about it when he was sitting next to me in Las Vegas and is no longer sitting next to me. It's like, just saying. That's why he knows.
Fucking honey.
But he doesn't know exactly what that everything came through. So
listen, I make a pact to my wife that I'm staring at right now. I want to work my ass off for the rest of the year and going into next year. And I'm coming to wherever the collective is next year.
Okay. Hopefully they still do something, considering I would like to think, and I hate to get political here, but we're going to turn it for just a second. I can understand WWE doing a quick in and out for a single day show. I would hope they wouldn't bring all of their talent into a war zone for 2 nights. And especially when you figure the SmackDown, Go Home, and the Raw After are usually on site as well. So I would hope they wouldn't jeopardize their talent for 4 shows, essentially, plus the travel in and out days.
Now, my question to you is, would you put it past them not to?
I don't know, man. Like, they've obviously done shows. They've got, Night of Champions is going to be in Saudi.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They just announced that. But again, that's an in and out 1 show deal. So I can almost forgive it for that because things can be a little bit safer on a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
But for something like Mania, where you're looking at the SmackDown before, the Raw after, and 2 nights, that's a little bit more chance for issue. And I would hope that they wouldn't risk it. Just talk to the government, be like, hey, look, I know we announced this. I'm sorry. As soon as the war is over, we will bring you guys WrestleMania. We've got no problem doing other shows in the meantime because of the quick in and out. But we just can't run the risk of multiple days like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I know this probably bummed Mikey out, but the rumored host city for next year was going to be Nashville.
Yes.
Which means that if everybody from the crew went to Mania, we'd all be in Nashville, which means we all could have hooked up with Mikey. And he would have treated all of us to Fuddruckers for our welcome meal because he knows how much I love that place. You notice how he's not even looking at the camera, but he's doing the point because he knows I'm spot on with this shit.
He knows you're right.
He knows. So yeah, like
lies because he ain't lied. He hasn't lied yet.
And it would have been a good excuse for all of us to go see him because he's been trying to get us out there. And with Mania being in his neck of the woods, he'd be like, all right, fuckers, now why you ain't coming to see me? I got WrestleMania, bitches. Bring your ass. And I think we all would have found a way to do it because we found a way this time. Yeah, some of us are trying to recuperate funds, but with a year to plan, I think we could have worked something. Mm-hmm. Start with the Airbnb and then work from there.
Oh, no, not an air. No. It would be a full-on cabin.
It would still be a rental. It would probably be someone else's property, so you'd probably be something you could find on Airbnb.
Okay.
That's what an Airbnb is you're basically renting someone else's home.
Right.
It's not a hotel. It's not a no-tell motel. It's somebody's house, so it's Airbnb.
The thing about Airbnb cabins in Sevier County is they seem more fun that you don't want to leave the cabin because you're in the Smoky Mountains. You've got a pool table, you've got a hot tub, you've got a cornhole set up, you got a dartboard, you got a big kitchen, you got a big screen TV. The only thing you have to worry about are bears.
And that's fair. But with a 3-hour drive to Nashville, we probably wouldn't have got a cabin in Sevierville.
Exactly.
We would have got something in Nashville. And even if we didn't do WrestleMania, like Walter and I didn't do WrestleMania this year, we still would take in all the other stuff.
Right.
Or at least a good chunk of it. I probably wouldn't go as crazy as I did this year. I'd probably pick and choose a little bit more. But for those of y'all that didn't have the experience this year, I know you guys would probably want to do as much as Walter and I did and just really kind of soak it all in.
All right, getting ready to start the second period with the Penguins up 1-0 in this Game 4 scenario where the Penguins are battling for their playoff lives. Maybe if this turns around, maybe they could do the reverse sweep that we talked about earlier. Nobody's done it since the Kings, of course, that was the year they won Cup number 2.
So I know that you're off camera, JJ. Are you watching Collision at all?
Negative. I actually have the game on.
Oh,
that way I can tweet out who scores and everything to try to boost views and whatnot.
Okay.
And we are thanking you for that because we're at 94 already.
There you go.
Power play is coming to a close, and 3, 2, 1 contact, and full strength. Both teams with 5.
So was Collision? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Was Collision taped last on Wednesday, or is it live tonight?
If you're asking about what I think you're asking about, what I'm hearing is that it was taped on Wednesday.
It was taped on Wednesday. Okay.
Yes.
No,
but in my point of view, if you're referring to what Dax said in his promo,
no.
Why you're asking?
No.
Okay, because that's the main point of contention I'm seeing people online is what Dax said in his promo.
Yeah, no, I'm
because
not.
he basically gave a "we don't want you here" speech. And oh hold on.
No!
Oh, wide open goal. See, that's why the goalie never should leave the crease because he just is that Ricard Raquel, former
Yeah.
Duck? So we have a former Duck on the Penguins and a former Duck on the Flyers, and this one, Ricard Raquel, after getting the puck off the board, a quick steal and a quick turnaround, goalie completely out of the crease.
Oh yeah.
He just could not get in quick enough. What an embarrassing goal given up by the Flyers.
And the
Raquel
building
just literally stretches out and gives the Penguins a 2-goal lead.
But now this is where the Pens, they can't let their foot off the gas. They have to keep playing. Just because you got a 2-goal lead, you got to keep going. But yeah, that was if you're a goal.
Oh, how
I
did
don't
that
know.
not go in? Oh, come on, give me. Oh, get off of Crosby. I could have swore I saw that go in. Let's take a look here. There's the puck. Oh, his skate went right up on the corner of the post, and from that angle, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
From this angle, I got to turn off my closed captioning. There's the puck.
Ooh.
Oh, it bounced off his skate blade.
That was a big save. That was a big play.
So no goal there, but dang, that was close.
But what I see that's a little bit concerning to me is the shots on goal are 9-6 for Philly. I feel like it, and this is why I said Pittsburgh needs to keep going, because if they take their foot off the gas, I can see the Flyer. Oh, we got a penalty.
Yeah, that was a penalty. Delayed penalty coming up to the Penguins.
No, it's to the Flyers. Tripping.
Oh, it's tripping?
Yeah, tripping on the Flyers. Two minutes tripping right there.
Right there. Yep. So Penguins back on the power play as Garnett Hathaway gets called for tripping. So I was right. It was a delayed penalty to the Penguins. I was right on that one because they're getting the power play. I said that right.
Uh-oh.
Flyers looking to go shorthanded 2-on-2. And the goalie swallows that puck up real quick. They had to make that one. When you're down 2-0, you go shorthanded as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
Two on two. Look at that. Didn't have a chance to pass it, though. Maybe if you would have found a way to get that pass in. Russ, Raquel, Malkin, Crosby, and Carlson on the ice for the Penguins.
And if you noticed on that play, ooh, big save.
Nice save.
Crosby, and this is why Crosby is such a 200-foot player. He had it. Put his head down. It's like what they teach you in hockey school. You put your head down and you skate. And he did that, because if he didn't do that and he gave up, that was a clear 2-on-1. So, he really backtracked and put the pressure on the Flyers. So
Penguins
here we go.
have control. 1:35 in the power play. Taking their time going up. Don't have to be too rushy yet. Here they come through center ice. And what are the Flyers going to do? They're just going to clear. No? Did they? No. Yes. No, they didn't clear. I thought they did. Now they did. All right, there's the clear.
But back to what you were saying about collision, now that the goal has been scored and accounted for and everything. with Dax's "We don't want you here" speech, which I'm sure is directed towards Edge and Christian, but making air the day after all of those talent releases, like, I feel like that's kind of in bad taste, pre-taped or not. That promo could have been edited, because now it sounds like Dax is saying that we don't want any of that released talent here. The people in the locker room don't want you here. Don't even think about coming here.
My counterpoint to that would be, if you're following the story of Edge and Christian and FTR, I mean, that's kind of on point, like with what they've been saying.
And
So,
I
I mean-
get that, but to the casual fan that isn't following it, or the people that just watch WWE, they scroll by and they see this wrestler cutting this promo a day after all these releases, it can be looked at as being in bad taste.
I'm going to push back again and say, if that is the casual or the WWE fan that is thinking that, then maybe don't be closed-minded and actually give the product a chance and actually, uh-oh.
5, 4, 3. Can he get it short-handed? No. And the power play ends. Go ahead.
No, like if that's if a casual fan or WWE fan is thinking that, maybe take 5-10 minutes of your night and watch a little bit and try to understand where they're coming from. Don't be closed-minded and think, oh, he said that because it's all the releases and they, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like
you're asking a wrestling fan to use their brain.
I know.
Use common sense. Do you realize how much you're asking?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so just throwing that out there, bro.
Nice shot there by the Flyers.
I get it. You get it. But let's use Mikey as an example. Mikey doesn't watch AEW. So if he just happened across that promo, he would probably think that it's, directed towards the talent releases.
Indeed, I would. Penguins
but
are behind.
I also feel like if Mikey would, I could be wrong, Mikey would probably ask questions about it, right? Not just dig his head in the sand.
Eventually, I would, yes.
Dig it, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a fan, then you'd ask questions. You wouldn't just dig your head in the sand and be like, nope, they don't mean that. This is what they meant. I know what they meant.
But not everyone is as smart as Mikey to ask questions.
True.
He's right on that one too. Looked like
is it too many men?
Probably. I think they might be calling too many men, even though one of them did try to get back over the wall to get back in.
Yep.
But let's take a look here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep.
Yeah, that's 6. That's too many men. He did try to get over the rail back onto the bench. He just didn't clear it.
Yeah. I mean, Mikey, did you check out? I mean, I know this is not wrestling talk, but did you check out those talent releases? Anything?
That
shocked you?
I caught it. We talked about it prior to this game. So, yeah, I'm aware of the talent releases that took place. Look, all right, Philadelphia on the power play. Second
Pittsburgh,
one, I believe.
Pittsburgh needs to kill this.
Here.
Pittsburgh needs to kill this. If they don't kill this and Philly gets a goal, it's going to go right to their legs.
There's a clear. Yep, Anthony Mantha called for too many men on the ice. Or he's serving at least. Flyers coming up. Get the puck back. Through center ice. And Martone sends it around right in front. Fans wanted a goal there, but didn't get it. Zegras, Forrester, Cates, Martone, and Drysdale. And puck goes into the glove. 13:53 left in the second. 124 in the power play. Nice shot right there. Just went wide right. Martone gets swatted down. Zegers, Forrester, Cates, Martone, Drysdale. Off. And Flyers control. Nice shot. Goes wide right. Dvorak, Tippett, Mishkov, Konecki, and Ristolainen. Here comes Ristolainen. He's going to give it to Dvorak. Had Konecki open, but Konecki didn't get anything. And play stops with 13:37 left. 108 in the power play. $12 shots for the Flyers, 8 shots for the Penguins. Dvorak will be sent out, and in comes Tippett. Puck drops, Flyers control. Ristolainen passes over. Ristolainen gets it back. Gets it back, another one. Shot from the point, dead center, but nothing. Everyone's in the corner over there. Mishkov goes for the Mishkov, and will Mishkov get it? There's 3 Flyers. They come around, they get it. Ristolainen has it. Back over to Mishkov. Mishkov working his way towards center. Tippett sends it in. Dvorak had a bit of a shot, but it goes wide. 25 seconds left in the power play. Ristolainen won't go do anything. That one goes wide right. Dvorak sends it back out. 10 seconds left in the power play. Konecki over. Shoot! Nope. That was a block. 3, 2, 1.
Big kill.
Killed.
No icing.
And a last second clear as well. Both teams at full strength. 12-17 to go. And play stops at 12:16.
Yeah, like this is great on Pittsburgh. They've taken the crowd out of the game, and that's a big thing. Playing in, like I said, playing in that barn with the Flyers, they really took the fans out of it. But I'm still like, they got 12 shots. Flyers are leading in shots, 12-8. It's again, I'm not. You're leaving the Flyers hanging. You need to put the dagger in them, so to speak.
Ristolainen's been on the ice for almost 2 minutes. Here come the Flyers up through center. Penguins recover. Back through center. Penguins coming the other way. Nobody behind the net. Flyers are going to get the puck back. Bit of a takeaway there. Malkin is going to give it up.
Oh,
nice cover up.
Hey, JJ.
As we are getting ready for a time, go ahead.
We should totally clip what I'm about to say and send it to a certain individual. Statboy, you totally, if you ever need another hockey co-host for the playoffs this season, reach out to Kaya. She's a hockey fanatic.
Really?
Oh, her. I'm pretty sure her wrestling gear and Jake.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out, Nick. Because he said, really. Mikey, did you not watch our interview with Kaya McKenna? Shame on you.
Yes, shame on me, yes.
Not only is she a hockey enthusiast, she plays hockey in addition to being an independent pro wrestler. defensive position. Continue, Nick.
And JJ could tell you the ring gear she wore to Poder Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the ring gear was Washington Capitals inspired.
Indeed, it was, as she is a Caps girl.
Well, let's see. The involvement of the sports bar watch along started with the Super Bowl, which evolved into the playoffs for the NBA Finals and the World Series and the Stanley Cup Finals, which then evolved into Monday Night Football, which evolved into Sunday Night Baseball. Heck, why not? Hockey Night in America next season. Book it. We'll see what happens. Never say never. Let the plans fall where they may.
Let the plans fall where they may.
Taking a look again at that
Mikey.
second goal. Wow.
there she is.
Impressive. And pretty.
She is it. Listen,
And she makes her gear herself.
yes, she is. For the how many people we got watching on Twitter?
109.
To you, 109 people. If you do like wrestling and independent wrestling and women's wrestling in general, definitely give her a follow, as well as all the other women that we interviewed. It was a whirlwind experience interviewing all of those lovely ladies. So definitely check every one of them out. Oh, I'm back.
Flyers coming up through center ice. 11-12 to go in the second. Penguins up 2-0. Philly overall.
Uh-oh. 2-on-1.
Flyers 2-on-1 if they hurry. And I'm trying to stuff. But that even, I don't even know if it went off the crossbar or off the post. Maybe. Flyers had a good chance there to cut the lead in half. And
I think next year, Mike, when you do Hockey Night in America, I think we need to do a watch along for a Leafs versus Jets game, and we need to have Ash and me on here.
hey, as long as the game is being broadcast, I'd be down. It'd be like a special one. The only downside is when Preds games get blacked out. Unless if the Preds had made the playoffs this year, then since the playoffs are nationally coverage, you can't block them out. But regular season games get blacked out because they want everybody in Tennessee to go to Nashville to go to the game and not sit and watch it on television. That's the only problem I have with Preds hockey.
Smashville,
yeah. And of course, we had to hear the song by Tim McGraw 6 times 3 years ago. Anyway, the Flyers are down to about 10 minutes. Now we're at 10:23 as we're battling in the neutral zone again. AEW Dynamite live on Wednesdays on TBS and HBO Max.
Woo. This Wednesday should be an interesting show, and I love how, again, no spoilers for Collision. A lot of people bitch and moan that there's no story. Well, I think they're doing a pretty good job in telling the Will Ospreay story so far. So,
Flyers coming around behind the net. Just under 10 minutes to go.
Ooh.
Getting closer and closer to that end game. More than just past the halfway mark at this point. Again, battling in their zone again. Flyers coming up again. Coming back around again.
13-9 Philadelphia in shots on net. There you go, Pat.
Here's number 14. Well, that was number 10 for the Penguins. 87. There it is. Coming around. And Penguins will get it back. Coming around in the corner. Everyone's battling for the puck.
Yeah, the refs are making them play, which I like. They are making them. They are letting them play a little bit.
Yeah. $8:25 to go in second.
Pittsburgh's really controlling play.
Way up and over and out of play.
It's good that they're playing hard. Pittsburgh's really controlling the game, and they're really, like I said, they've dominated play, and they're doing a good job. So they can't let up, because, like I said, as soon as you get Philly back in this game, the tides will turn. So,
Well, I just shot my shot and tweeted Kaya to see if there would be any interest in her joining us for Stanley Cup Finals coverage.
oh shit.
So go to work, Nick. Retweet, comment. I know you.
I don't do that. What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, asshole.
Hey, listen. We are a team effort here, okay? We are a team. Liberty. Love that commercial.
All right, so the NFL draft is complete. All spots have been chosen. All it is really now is just to go through. One of the Lions got one of the Vols with the 222nd pick overall. The Lions selected Tyre West from Tennessee. Oh, wow. If that is whom I think it is, with a name like that, he must be Greek. Ethan Kaliakmanis. Well, I'm having trouble pronouncing his own name. Kaliakmanis. Kaliakmanis. Yeah, that's Greek.
You know what? Speaking of Greek, that's a great segue into shouting out Greektown Wrestling. That's a Greek promotion here in Toronto.
Quarterback for the Commanders.
They've had some really. Their last show was really star-studded. So if you guys are watching, check out Greektown Wrestling. Those guys are they're putting on some good shows too.
Probably will eventually. I'll get to it. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Fuck Montreal. Fuck the Habs.
Very, very drained at this point. It's only 2 goals. It's not the end of the world yet.
No, if I'm the Flyers, I'm not panicking yet. But at the same time,
pass.
At the same time, I am getting a little bit worried. Ooh, big save.
Nice. Oh, come on. How is that not a penalty? That was blatant and don't act all innocent, 55.
Nice. That was actually a nice hit. I think that was Ristolainen? Yeah, that was Ristolainen.
They hardly touched until after the play was over.
Boom.
Okay. Oh, come on. Two minutes for bullying. How about that?
If that was a call, buddy. If that was a call. So who won? Who got the first overall pick in the NFL draft?
The Raiders did.
The Raiders did, and then they draft a QB. What did they draft?
Fernando Mendoza, the overall number 1 pick.
Is that a QB?
Number 1 prospect too.
Is that a QB, Mikey?
I believe it was. Yes.
Ooh.
He
Okay.
won the national title last year with Indiana.
Okay. Nice.
So he's got a lot of pressure put on him to deliver for Las Vegas next season.
I've been holding it down good.
I almost want to compare it to Trevor Lawrence when he got drafted. He was the next big thing, and they sent him to Jacksonville, and look how well that turned out. I think the same thing was with Cam Ward last year. The number 1 overall draft pick has got so much pressure to deliver. In fact,
Who does?
anybody. Last number 1 overall NFL draft pick that did the best in his rookie season.
It's Pittsburgh. This is where the frustration for Philly is setting in.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence 2021, Joe Burrow 2020, Bryce Young last 2 years ago. I think, did the Bears get to the playoffs after they drafted Caleb Williams? They put a lot of pressure on him too. Jared Goff, 2016, and so forth. That's something I just need to look into. Pittsburgh on the power play now. Everyone's ducking over on the bench. What did I miss here? What was the penalty?
I think it was interference or cross-checking.
I believe so. Yep, blending, cross-checking. I'm going to put the Penguins on the power play with less than 7 minutes to go.
I hate
Penguins coming up through center.
I think that's the one play in hockey I absolutely fucking hate. The drop back, going from your defensive end into the neutral zone, and then you do that little drop back. I fucking hate it. I don't know why.
Sometimes it has to be done. You gotta back up just a bit, just to reset and get back on sides.
I know. It's just hate that play. I don't know why. Like, I don't know when teams started to do that. Uh-oh.
Look out, we could go shorthanded if he hurries. Left side. And it is dead stopped.
Wow.
And had a little bit of a good breakaway too. Good breakaway there off the board. And the puck just, let's see where he went with that. Lost control of it, and it just goes right into the pad. Then he uses his glove to make a sandwich between the glove, the puck, and the pad, all outside the post. He's like, man, I had that one. 41 seconds left in the power play. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the period. As he takes a look up at the board. To the left of the goalie. Here come the Penguins. And Flyers
clear.
Penguins coming through. And Flyers are going to get it back. Will they clear one more time? No. Intercepted in there. And now they will get control. 5 seconds left on the power play. That's going to die out. Both teams at full strength with just over 5 minutes to go in the period. Flyers, if they hurry, they could get, well, they were down 3-on-2 on that one. Penguins and Flyers behind the net, all working to get the puck out. Shot blocked on that one from clear out on there. Flyers doing a turnaround. Just waiting, hoping someone gets open. Drops back a bit.
Scores!
And the Flyers finally get on the board.
And Stat Boy, tell the fans, what's the shots on goals?
18-11. As Barkey cuts the lead in half. 18 shots it took to finally get the Flyers on the board.
Shots on net. That's what it's all about. Shots on net.
To Barkey.
It's just fundamental hockey. Shots on net. The more shots you have on net, law of average, it doesn't have to be pretty. You just got to get shots on net, and that's what they're doing. And this is why I said, if I'm the Penguins, I'm not letting the Flyers back in the game, because now that building has woken up.
Oh, yeah. Denver Barkey gets his first goal in the playoffs ever, and just under 4 minutes to go, the lead is cut in half. Here come the Flyers looking to try and tie it up. Zegras and York with the assists. Flyers 2 bunch on the left. They can get around. And somebody lost a helmet.
He's a Flyer player.
And someone lost a beer. And at a hockey game, that's expensive.
Yep. Beers at a hockey game are like fucking $30.
Oh, yeah. In the series, the Flyers have scored more goals against Pittsburgh in the second period overall. They've scored 7 times, where the Penguins have only scored twice. As we go to a TV timeout. And as they take a TV timeout, we'll take a quick timeout. And when we come back, we'll have the end of the second period. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All of Elaine. Congrats to Kenny Albert, most national broadcasts of all time, 1,545 across all 4 major sporting events. Oh wow. 1545. Dick Stockton, 1544. Well, how about that? Well done, sir. Good job.
Good on him.
Penguins with just over 2 minutes to go. Nice little shot there. Didn't go anywhere, though. Big slap shot behind the net as the puck just sits there. It sat there for a good 3 seconds or so, and Penguins still holding on to it. And glove save. And again, a few shoves. Just little disconcerting shoves, nothing serious. 1:55 on the clock. 2-1 game. Flyers looking to finish the sweep. Penguins looking to stay alive.
Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby has the most playoff goals against the Flyers at 16. Gretzky at 15 with Malkin. Don Maloney at 13. Ron Duguay and Mario Lemieux at 12.
The pride of Canada.
So in one instance, Sidney Crosby is better than Wayne Gretzky. Ovechkin has the most goals in the career, but against the Flyers, Crosby can have that one. I also loved one with a minute 40 to go. I don't know if it's gone viral yet. I don't know how many times it's been retweeted, but Wayne Gretzky gave one of the simplest answers to a question that was turned so complex on a recent intermission report. Somebody asked the great one, what do the Kings need to do to beat the Avalanche? And in one word, he said it: score.
Yep.
One word speaks volumes. You don't need to break it apart. You don't need to do algorithms and every possible just score. That's all you got to do. 1 minute to go in the second. It was so simple and so beautiful, and they almost chuckled at him.
Yeah, I hear it. Another 2-1. Oh, Sanheim.
Nice attempt there.
In that series, it's not that easy though, because when you have a game breaker like Cale Makar on defense, and I mean, when you have, I think, arguably 1B in the greatest player in the world right now, in Nathan McKinnon. It's tough to score goals on that team.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like,
Mm.
score, but
One
the
last shot.
Avs,
That's going to do it for the second period. 2-1 is the score going now as we get to the second intermission. Yeah, and of course, the Avalanche have got the weight of the hockey world on their shoulders because they want to break the curse of the President's Cup. They did the best in the regular season, and so far, it is. In fact, let me bring up some stats on that as we go into the second intermission here. President's Cup curse. Let's take a look here. Let's see here. I want to see. Despite the honor, only 8 teams have won both the President's Trophy and the Stanley Cup. Success rate. List of President's Cup trophy.
wow, they actually made a petition for Kyrie Sane.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. All right, so
What do you got?
the first team to win the President's Cup and then win the Stanley Cup were the 86 Oilers. 86-87.
Okay.
Since then, the 93-94 Rangers did it.
Okay.
Then the 98-99 Stars did it. The
Okay.
2000-2001 Colorado Avalanche did it. And then the Red Wings did it the next year after that. So in 2 years, back to back, the presidential curse was broken 2 years straight.
And the Avs were the ones to do it in those 2 years.
The Red Wings in 2007 did it. The Blackhawks did it in 2012. And since then, nobody has done it since. So the last time it happened was 2012 when the Blackhawks won the cup.
Who were they in the finals with in that series?
It was Chicago and Boston that year for the cup.
Wow. And that was a team that you've had, oh, Jesus. Taves, Kane. Wasn't Hossa on that team?
Now, the last instance where the Presidential Cup winners were eliminated in the first round only happened 3 years ago when the Bruins did it. Bruins lost to the Panthers. That was let's see.
I think that was the start of the Panthers' domination, no?
I don't think they went to the I don't think that wasn't the first year. Wasn't it Panthers in 23 and then Panthers in 24? And this is 25. Yeah. So that was 22, 23. Yeah. So the curse can be broken, but the Avs want to try and break. First, they have to get past the first round, which against the Kings right now, unless the Kings do a repeat reverse sweep, which can happen, and then the curse comes back into play. But we will see what happens with that.
Yeah, but then the Avalanche have to face the winner of the Stars Wild.
We don't want an Avalanche Wild. All right, let's move on and let's get some stats in now since we're in the second intermission. And currently, shots on goal, Flyers lead that 19-14. Hits go to the Penguins 28-23. Both teams have been penalized 3 times. Face-off percentage stays the same at 63-37 in favor of the Flyers. Not much still has happened when it comes to penalties, at least in the second period. Garnett Hathaway was called for tripping. Too many men on the ice for the Penguins, and Glending was called for cross-checking. So we'll see where that goes. And let's take a look and get some other scores at what's been going on in basketball. Thunder have beaten the Suns 121-109. So there's going to be a game 4 eliminations game for that. Game 4 is going to be Game 4 will be Monday night, 9:30. I think that's the same time frame as another one, so I'm going to have to check the schedules.
For Suns and Thunder?
Thunder Suns, yeah.
Thunder's at the Suns at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check the go over my scheduling on that one. I think there was something else that day or that night, so I may have to make a executive decision on that. And right now in the third quarter, the Timberwolves are only down by 4 points, 63-59 over the Nuggets.
Interesting. And then you have the Spurs up on the Trailblazers 2-1. You got the Lake Show over the Rockets 3-0. That's going to be, if the Lakers can sweep the Rockets, that would be crazy.
After what happened in the last game, when briefly touched about this, I mean, the announced team on Sirius Radio, basically they were saying it was over and done with. The Rockets should have just gotten it done, won the game. A foul behind the 3-point line and a 3-point shot by LeBron helped get the Lakers into overtime for that. So, they said, well, did the Lakers win this game or did the Rockets lose this game? Which you count on? And they said, well, the Rockets had the game on lock with 6 points to go with 30 seconds. It is an easy turnaround, and LeBron proved that.
Hey man, I think if LeBron, I can see a world this season where if the Lakers win the championship, I can see LeBron retiring after this season, because then he would have won a championship with his son. I think he'd be the first father and son duo to win an NBA championship.
Yeah. But I said that earlier. I mean, if that does happen, do you win and go out on top, or do you win and go one more year and defend your title?
Win and leave. You're good. Go. LeBron has nothing more to prove. He really doesn't have any. I think at that point, he's played with his son. He's won a championship with his son. I think at that point, if you're LeBron, you go off into the sunset, right? So I mean, that would be an interesting Thunder Lakers series. That would be really interesting. And then, like you said, the Nuggets, the Timbs are over the Nuggets 2-1, and then in the East, you got the 8th seed Magic over the 1st seed Pistons. 2-1. You got the series between the Hawks and the Knicks are tied 2-2, and then you got the Celtics beating the 76ers so far in that series 2-1. And then you got Cleveland and the Raps. Cleveland's winning that series 2-1 right now, but we got game 4 tomorrow. And that will be the city, even though we don't have the Leafs in the playoffs, the Raps are doing it for us. So hopefully Scotty and RJ and BI, hopefully the boys can come out on Sunday at 1 and make some noise. Because that, we talk about, a team with no expectation in hockey. The Raps, I don't think there is any expectation on the Raptors to do any sort of real damage in this playoffs. So the fact that, if they can get it to us, they're a team, like I said, that's playing with house money. So hopefully the Raptors can keep it going.
What happened here? Did I freeze up on my screen? What happened here? Come on. Do something, you dumb computer. Work with me here. There we go.
Okay, so this is a question for if JJ's there. Have you guys been inside the Staples Center? Like, how does it look? Is it a nice arena inside?
Have I been inside the Staples Center?
That's like asking if the Pope is Catholic.
That's true.
Sir, have you been inside of your Maple Leafs venue?
I used to live there.
And you're going to ask me if I've been inside Staples
I know.
Center?
It was a dumb question.
I was in the building when the Kings won both of their Stanley Cups.
Were you really? Is it a nice building inside?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I've always wanted to.
I was there for Revolution just a month ago.
Dumbass.
Yeah, you are, dumbass. You kept cursing me for all the shit that I saw and was going to see, and then you asked me if I was in the venue that the event was held at.
It's late. I gotta go to bed.
Can't go to bed. We got shenanigans in 45 minutes.
Join us for shenanigans in 40 minutes. The crew is gonna be on air. They're gonna have a grandiose time.
Oh yeah, because we got some shit to talk about.
God, tell us what we're talking about.
Well, sir, in addition to my announcement that I have been teasing you with, tormenting you with, just not letting you get away from, we're going to be talking about, as soon as it loads in, this. Fan etiquette. Because what the fuck are we doing, y'all?
Should be yes, true.
That's going to be a good topic.
There were a lot of stories coming out of WrestleMania week. Both.
That's going to be a good topic.
There's a lot to talk about.
And I feel like fan etiquette, though, it doesn't just span wrestling. I think this is a conversation.
No, it goes for everything.
Yeah.
All walks of life, period. It doesn't matter if you're a fan of a professional athlete, a professional wrestler, an actor or actress, a musician, a rapper. Like, this is stuff that should go across the board. It's just being addressed tonight because so much of it happened over WrestleMania week. Mm-hmm. And we are primarily a wrestling channel. Yes, we have Stat Boys Sports Bar and Stat Boys Sports Watch-Alongs, but we are at its core a wrestling channel. So that's why this is coming up now. But, like, yeah, there's a lot to get into on this. This is probably going to be a good chunk of the show. Obviously, there's going to be the announcement too. We'll talk a little bit about the WWE roster call-ups, not the cuts. Did that last night. But we'll talk about the call-ups that have happened this week. Fatal Influence, Blake Monroe, Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page. Going to talk about those people. So Ruka. And then the meat and potatoes of our conversation is going to be that, because unfortunately it's a conversation that has to be had again. And it seems like we have it every time there's a big weekend. Like, I hate to say it, but I will bet money we have to have this conversation again around SummerSlam. Because it's going to be another 2-day event that people are going to travel for. And I believe there's going to be a WrestleCon attached to it, like there was to Mania. And then I'll bet you we'll have to talk about it around Survivor Series. Even though that's just a 1-day event, but WrestleCade always runs in North Carolina right around Survivor Series, and that's a 3-day fan convention and event similar to WrestleCon. You know, so I would almost be willing to bet you we'll have to have this conversation at least once, if not twice more this year. And it sucks that it has to be had at all, y'all. Because y'all should be grown-ass motherfucking individuals. I'm going to save more of my tirade until that, and hopefully we'll get some super chats for us to, go off about stuff. Mikey, hopefully you'll be able to join us for at least a little bit, because I know you want to promote.
As much as I probably would, I've got a morning ride and going straight into Instacarting first thing in the morning. So I'm going to have to. I don't want the promotion to be like, "Hi, I'm here. Here's what's going on. I'm out." I really don't want to. If I truly could pop in for shenanigans, I would, but I don't want to do that tonight. I'll probably send out a late tweet at the end of this game, but tonight I gotta crash and get some sleep myself.
Fair enough.
In fact, please private message me those graphics, and I'll even send out the tweets right now. Please. We'll throw a quick tweet out there now.
So, Mikey, after this game, what games do we have coming up for the stat bar?
It's tomorrow is going to be Kings Avalanche and Lakers Rockets.
Nice.
And who's on the verge of elimination in these series?
Unfortunately for that one, it's the Kings. I don't.
And the other one, it's the Rockets.
Yes, the other one is the Rockets.
And between the Lakers and the Rockets, it's the Rockets.
Here we go. We got third period action.
If this was a game 7 between the Kings and the Avalanche, it'd be okay because one team would have to go home. I don't want it to be the Kings right now. I want them to win one. All right, third period underway. Here we go. Flyers with it. Going into the neutral zone. Penguins intercept.
$19-14 shots in favor of the Flyers.
Flyers Flyers coming up.
Ooh. Whoa.
Flyers coming up. Quick shot. Nice save.
That was dangerous. That thing was hopping around.
All right. Join us tomorrow on the Simply Reliable Studios as the LA Kings try to stave off elimination against the Colorado Avalanche. Hashtag Go Kings Go. And the time of the game is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern with pre-show at 3:30. Done. 18 minutes left to go. 2 minutes gone by.
Mikey, if the Raptors win tomorrow and the series is tied 2-2, can we do a watch-along for it?
No. Only elimination games in the first round. Sorry, bro.
Only elimination games get
Only elimination games. Only elimination games.
Usually until we get to the finals, Mikey only does elimination games.
Okay, cool.
Once we get to the NBA finals and the Stanley Cup finals, he covers the whole series.
Okay. Can we do an elimination game for the Raptors if they do?
Well,
If
yeah.
the Raptors win,
if the
they'll
Raptors
put it
get to the
2-2.
elimination, then they'll get a game.
Okay, cool.
Whether they have the chance to be eliminated or the chance to eliminate their opponents, they'll get a game if it goes to an elimination game.
Sweet. No,
And
like
depending
sports.
on your availability, Nick, depending on your work availability, I'd like you to be on all these with Mikey, especially the hockey ones. You've got some great statistics and a good knowledge of the game, probably because you're Canadian, But you make great conversation with Mikey on this. I've been enjoying you guys going back and forth. You know,
Because I fucking love Mikey.
Well, and you love hockey. Again, I'm sure part of that is being Canadian, but like neither of these teams are your team, and you're very knowledgeable about a good chunk of the players playing in this building. Like the conversation you've been bringing forward here is awesome. So,
Carlson got a couple shots in. Looks like Hathaway got him back. Carlson just immediately doubled over. Hathaway is getting up off the ice.
And the Flyers are getting a penalty?
But yeah, I'd like for you to be on all of these hockey games with Mikey, your schedule permitting.
That was an elbow.
Unless it conflicts with a indie wrestling watch along, because we've already got those kind of set. But like, let's try to make this happen, because Mikey does better with someone to bounce off of. He's admitted that, and you're really knowledgeable. So I think this is a great pairing here.
I'll try. Okay, so it's offsetting minors. I honestly thought the Flyers were going to get that.
No, they were both guilty on that one.
Oh, for sure. You got
and elbows. Come on.
But I think. But if I'm Philly, I'm complaining, and I want a double minor for a headshot. They probably won't get it, but
and people in the desert want ice water. And that's saying it nicely.
That's true. That's crazy. I don't know how. So we got 4-on-4.
Yep, 4-on-4.
4-on-4 hockey. Oh, good pass. Travis Konechny. Oh, why you guys? Oh, what a goal! Fucking Letang.
But Letang scores and gives the Penguins a 2-goal lead.
What were the Flyers thinking on that play? Just let him walk right down Main Street. Look at this. Crosby with the assist? Probably, yeah. Look at the tank, just walking right in. Of course. And this is where you don't give a player of high caliber just an avenue like that. Yeah. Well, we still got 4-on-4 on the clock, so. But there's still a lot of time in this game, so let's see if what happens. I think if you're the Flyers, you need a goal in the next 5 minutes to have a chance.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If I'm the Flyer, you need a goal. You need a goal in the next 5 minutes to have a chance. Wow.
Letang with assists from Crosby and Raquel, giving the Flyers a 2-goal lead. Less than 15 minutes to go in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Flyers coming up. Wrap around, no.
20 seconds left on the clock. Evgeny Malkin.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both teams back at full strength.
Big hit. Ooh.
Nice move. Breaking through the defense. Lost the puck, though. Right through center ice. Here come the Penguins.
What's the stat, Mike? What's the stats on hits for this game right now?
Right now, we've got. Let's take a quick look here.
Whoa! Wow!
And the Flyers answer back with a goal.
Travis Konechny.
That was Konechny.
And remember what I said? The Flyers needed a goal in the next 5 minutes, and they did it.
28-25 in favor of the Penguins when it comes to hits.
Okay.
Let's take a look at
Look
this
at
goal
that.
from Kanicki
Wow.
as he gets right by the circle, gets fed, and beats the goalie
Over the shoulder.
over the shoulder. So Kanicki makes it 3-2. Second goal in his season in the playoffs, first in the series overall. It's now 3-2 with less than 13 minutes to go. Flyers still need another one to tie it up.
Oh no! Oh no! No. Oh, now they can't keep. They can't do this.
With assists from Dvorak and Sanheim. Penguins trying to get out of the zone. And Penguins have to retreat a little bit. Coming back on side. Retreating again. Taking some time off the clock. Just over 12 minutes to go in the game. Nice hit under the corner.
Yeah, that building's alive.
Of course it is. They want the sweep. Nice shot and save there.
Uh-oh. I don't know what that is.
Oh, are they going to? Nope. No
No
penalty
call
there.
on that. That's crazy.
Another shot and save.
No ice. No ice. It's okay. You guys got time. They have time.
Plenty of time. 11 minutes to go. 11:20 left in the game.
You want to tie this game with at least 7 minutes left in the third. That's your ideal right now.
Fans alive saying, let's go Flyers. Shots on goal, only lead for the Flyers there. They're up to 23. Didn't go anywhere on that one.
Both teams need to make a change. Uh-oh.
Here come the Penguins. Quick turnover. Right at center ice. And that's going to go off the boards.
They're buzzing. The Flyers are buzzing right now.
Of course they are.
Uh-oh, 2-on-1. Nice block.
2-on-1 if they had the number, they just didn't complete it. 10 minutes
Look
to
up,
go.
look up.
Third. That's going to go way wide left. Flyers, if they move quick enough.
Yeah, that building's rocking right now.
Someone lost a stick. Someone's on the ice. Flyers trying to get up through center. Into the Penguin zone. Penguins will recover. Start heading back.
Making a good change. There you go.
Flyers going to quick retreat. Flyers behind the net. 9 minutes to go.
Oh,
Twisting around. Puck out of the glove. Penguins on their way down. Nice check, too, that stopped the momentum.
They're going to start hitting now. Here we go.
Penguins go down all the way to the other end of the ice. Goalie was temporarily out of his crease, got back in plenty of time.
That puck is bouncing.
All over the place. Pucks can bounce when they're frozen. Nice hit.
Now the clock is not your friend right now.
Back and forth. 8 minutes left to go. No cover up there. Will be coming up. He hurries. Dvorak had a shot, but Witherspoon stopped him. Raquel being locked up by Martone. Letang came up on that one.
Outside, Billy, outside.
Back.
Ooh.
Tried to bust through two, but didn't happen. Had to get back on side, and he does. He was nowhere close for that one.
Seven minutes on the clock right now. This is crunch time.
Two Penguins, two Flyers fighting for one puck. Puck at center ice. Flyers coming up into the Pittsburgh zone. Forrester takes a knee. Penguins trying to come back up. A collision there. 6.5 on the clock.
Yep.
Good shove there. Well, what? Do you want the clock to stop? No.
Oh, no.
88-mile-an-hour slap shot. 88 miles an hour.
There you go. TV timeout.
And it looks like.
Yep.
With just under 6 minutes to go, the Penguins holding on to a 3-2 lead. TV timeout.
Yeah, this is crunch time. This is where, if you're the coach of the Penguins, you tell your players, keep pushing, and this is where if you're the Flyers team, you tell your players, don't hold on to the stick too hard. You still got keep working, right? So
at the end of the third quarter, between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves are holding on to a 4-point lead. So 12 minutes left to go for the fourth. Timberwolves win this one. They'll go up to a 3-1 lead, which will trigger another game. Oh, man. I am going to be one tired stat boy.
It's okay, stat boy. Love of the game, buddy. Love of the game. That's all you can say.
It's a good thing the way that the schedule's working with WorkWise, where I can work in the morning, come and play here, and everybody else can just chill the rest of the day and get some sleep, wake up, do it again tomorrow, get the car fixed, get gas, that kind of thing, It'll all work out. Yeah,
absolutely. It definitely will. You just stay positive, pal.
That's Dory. That girl's number one mantra. Always stay positive.
Mm-hmm. The power of positivity.
The power of positivity.
Right, honey?
Right now, I know I had a reason to like the Flyers. They've got the Chevrolet logo on their helmets. And I've got a broken Chevy, but still. Oh, what a bad shot attempt that was. I don't know what that was, but that was Here come the Flyers. 3-on-3, almost had it tied there. Rebound, nothing.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Can the Flyers tie it? At what point?
Look for the Flyers to pull their goalie probably in 3 minutes.
I was going to say, at what point? Sooner. At what point do you do that, right?
I say since it's the playoffs, I say 3 minutes or less in the game. So I'll give him 2 more minutes. Not now, of course, because the Penguins got it back.
I mean, if you don't got anything to lose, I would pull him soon. I'd pull him here.
No, I wouldn't do it now. They didn't have control fully.
But no, I mean they're going to be in Pittsburgh territory, right? The draw is in Pittsburgh zone, so I mean I'd pull him now.
Possibly so. We're in the final 5, folks. We're going to take our pending regulation, pending overtime. We're going to take our final commercial break here.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the
wrestling again tomorrow. The games galore. Of course, the game that we are covering tomorrow, it's already been said on Twitter. Tomorrow will be the Kings versus the Avalanche at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific, and then the Lakers and the Rockets at 9:30 p.m. 6:30 Pacific. So it will be another double header tonight. There is 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. The Flyers have control. They're coming up. And didn't say anything about empty net on that. So we're down to 4.5. So we can get rid of that. And the Flyers are going to cover up on that play with 4:27 left to go on the clock. Penguins trying to avoid the sweep and go into game 5, which will be will game 5 be Monday night, 27th. Flyers coming up, and goalie covers up on that one. We're 16 left to go. Is in the goalie's glove. He gives it back to the refs. Right again.
Ooh, icing.
Yep, that will be icing. Right about now. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go.
Got a lot of tired bodies out there for Pittsburgh.
Plenty of time.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Ooh, big block.
It's in control. Blocked. Not by the goalie. You got to remember the difference between block and save. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Puck
That last shot hit his leg.
He kicked it right back to the Flyer. Flyers have control. Goalie's still in his net. And cleared. And no icing on that.
Yeah. It's like, what?
You're like, what? What is Novak stopping? Why is Novak going to a deer in headlights look? Because icing was the call. That's why.
There's a big draw coming up. Here we go.
Of the goalie. Flyers control. Around the blue line. Sends it in. Nothing there. Penguins trying to get it out. Send it into center, forcing the Flyers to retreat. Flyers get back on side. Penguins send it back.
Set up. They got to set this up. They're wasting time.
3 minutes to go. As soon as the Flyers get control, goalie's going to go. Here come the Penguins. Flyers have it. Flyers need to get it into the zone. And they're on their way. Neutral ice. Sends the puck in. Down 2.5. Puck goes the other way. It was way out of his crease. Wanted to go. And still nothing. He's still trying to get out. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Got to get control. They have control now, but it is whistled offsides at 2:08 left. And they're going on their final TV timeout. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here.
That's it, buddy. Yeah. So, what have you thought of this game so far?
It's been a good game. It's going back and forth. Pittsburgh, of course, has been leading the whole time. I mean, if we take a look at the box score here. Penguins struck first. Penguins went up 2-0 before Barkey put them on the board. Oh my goodness. And Letang extends the lead, and Konecki brings them back. So anything can happen in these last 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Crazier things have happened.
Get the draw, get in the zone, pull the goalie, go from there.
Yeah, this has been a good game so far. It's definitely
HBO Max.
that should be a good game tomorrow. Oilers, Ducks.
Two minutes and 10 seconds to go. No more TV timeouts unless we go to overtime. Face-off will be to the left of the Philly Flyer goalie. Left side. As they play the Rocky theme. Gonna fly now. Flyer's gonna fly. And
look for them to get control.
And
oh. That's out.
He's still waiting to go. It will go out. And the Flyers now have pulled their goalie. The net is empty. 6-on-5. One mistake and it's over. They have it.
Wow.
Penguins went for the nail in the coffin. It was swatted down. All of them fighting. Quick send out. It's going to go the length of the ice. Icing with 1:21 left. Bring it back.
Wait, did you just play batted midair? Jeez, that was good. I had that coordination.
That puck was going to go. Zegras, Forrester, Dvorak, Konecki, Martone, and Drysdale are your 6 on the ice. Flyers have it. Forrester sends it over to Cates.
Ooh.
Cates' hat was right there by the net. Penguins, will they finish it off? Yes, they will. The empty net fails for the Flyers, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. Empty net goal. 55 seconds left. And it looks like it was Dewar. Loose puck. Sends it off the boards. It starts to go, and Dewar just cleans it up. And there's one unhappy Philadelphia fan. So doesn't look like there's going to be a sweep here tonight. There was one earlier. I really don't see. Here's the face-off. We had 50 seconds. Flyers have it. $40 seconds left.
I mean, crazier things have happened.
Yeah. I mean, the Senators did have some life left in them in the last game. 30 seconds left.
No. Except
Nice slap shot. That didn't go. Flyers net is empty. 15 seconds left. And we're going to just count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Puck is going to go loose.
There we go.
Last shot. And that will do it. The Penguins will stay alive. Break out. Oh, come on now. Are you really going to end it like this? Come on. Let him up. Let him up. Knock it off. Seriously? You're going after the captain? Why? Come on, guys. The game's over. End it. Oh, come on, Rust. What are you doing? What are you pulling his head? Come on. Come on, guys. Don't end it like this. Come on. Well, shenanigans is about ready to start, but the shenanigans are already finishing up here on the ice.
Oh, they're still fighting.
So it was like a last-second check. Sanheim and Crosby. It looked like Sanheim just fell on top of Crosby. And that's what started all the other shenanigans there. But that's going to do it. Let's quickly get some final stats in. And then we'll just call it a night. And then you guys can go on over to the normal Saturday night shenanigans. Flyers had more shots, 27-21. Penguins had more hits, 36-29. Both teams were penalized 4 times for 8 minutes. Flyers had more face-off wins at 56%. And that's going to call it up. Flyers still lead 3-1. Game 5. It's still an elimination game for the Penguins. That will be April 27th. And the only thing, the time has not been determined. So as soon as that gets announced, that will go back on the schedule. So as far as playoff hockey tonight, we are done. So come back into the sports bar tomorrow. Again, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Pre-show scheduled for 3:30. I should be back. I should be here ready to go. But for certain, I will definitely be here before puck drop to do pre-show, get all the analysis from today's games, then take a break, have some dinner, and then it's the late night game, Lakers and Rockets at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Then on April 27th, Monday night, 9:30 p.m., that is confirmed, the Thunder will play the Suns Game 4. We have not had the confirmation yet between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. That game is going on. It's an 11 o'clock, my friends. Family, have a great shenanigans, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, be safe, love each other, respect each other. For now, see you tomorrow. Stat Boy out.
Later, guys.